Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Today I wanted to do a short video on my preparation for riding the TET. Anyone who's been following me knows, I had a CRF 250 that got stolen. I bought a new one a few days later, or another one, not a new one, and I've been working on that bike to get it ready. So I just wanted to do a rundown of what I've done to the bike to get it ready, what I'm taking with me in order to do the trip, safety gear, etc. What I'm expecting the weather to be like while I'm in Spain, how I'm going to navigate, and what could go wrong. So bearing in mind, I've never done anything like this before. The most off-road experience I've got is I did a one-day Yamaha off-road experience in Wales. We were riding WR250s and we spent the whole day. The weather was good, which was lovely, and it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It was a great day, and I learned a lot about off-road riding, but I am a novice, with a capital N. So in terms of the bike prep, the bike's been completely serviced. I mean, it's been serviced within an inch of its life. I've put a new chain on, I've put heated grips on, frame guards, hand guards, most things ending in guards really. I put a chain guard on. I've already said that. And I'll just show you the sort of things I've done. I've also, if you come with me, I've also adjusted the preload so that I've got a slightly stiffer spring. These are generally softly sprung, which is lovely on road. And probably brilliant off-road, but I think with the weight I'm carrying, because I'm going to be riding with to get to my destination. So when I get to Spain, I'm going to Potes, okay, and I'm going to base myself in Potes, and from Potes I will do day rides out. So I won't be riding with luggage, but I will obviously be riding with luggage to get to Potes from here and obviously on the way back. So I've adjusted the preload for that. Tyre pressures, the recommended tyre pressures are 22 on the road, and really depending on the off-road conditions, you sort of pays your money, takes your choice. I mean, some people I've seen online are running as low as 7 psi in mud. I'm not anticipating doing that at all. I think what I'm going to do is when I get to some off-road, I'll drop it down to about 18, maybe 17, and just see how it goes. I mean, it's very much dependent on the conditions. So the navigation, to navigate, I'm going to be using this. This is a Blackview rugged phone on which I've loaded up the TET GPX files. I've also got the DMD2 navigation system. I've got the Gaia navigation system, and I've got the OSM and Osmand navigation system. So out of those three, I should be able to get where I'm going. Folding mirrors so that I can get those out the way. Heated grips. I've got a USB port in case I need it, although the phone has a very long battery life. I don't anticipate needing to charge the phone while I'm out for the day. I can do that in the evening. Long range fuel tank, which the bike came with, thankfully. I'll be taking maps with me. I've got paper maps in case everything else fails. First aid kit, which is absolutely essential. Hopefully I will never need it. I mean, I have thought the worst that can happen is I'll end up in a ravine, and I may be savaged by some of the local wildlife. But as long as the local wildlife is 23 years old and called Maria, then I'm not too worried. I've also got a tool roll here, which weighs a bloody ton. I've got all the tools I need. Anything I need to do on the bike, I can do with this. Tyre levers, sockets, obviously only the sockets that I need for the bike, Allen keys, that sort of thing. I'm taking a new inner tube for the back and the front. I've also put some spotlights on the bike. Well, to say spotlights, they're driving lights. So I put those on last night just to augment the main beam, because when I come back, I will be riding up from Plymouth in the dark, which is a long way. I mean, it's well over 200 miles from where I live at night, and and I'll be knackered, and so I don't really want to worry about the visibility. The hand guards, I have got some spare levers which I'm not taking with me, and the reason I'm not taking them with me is because I consider that if the hand guards get smashed to the point that the lever gets broken, then I'll have more to worry about than the levers, because these are extremely strong. I can't imagine that I'm going to need levers as well, so I'm not taking them. I am taking a gear selector lever, so that because that's vulnerable, obviously when I'm riding. The other thing I'm doing, let me put you back up there. So in terms of my safety gear, I mean, obviously I'm wearing a helmet, goes without saying. I've got a sort of a body armour vest, with the armour built in, chest protector, back protector, shoulders, heads, knees and toes. And I've got off-road enduro boots, very, very stiff, extremely difficult to change gear in, but if I fall over and the bike falls on me or something catastrophic happens, I won't need to worry about getting a broken ankle. So, have I done enough? I think in terms of my preparation with stuff and gear that I'm taking and the bike, I think I'm fine. I'm sure in some areas I might have over prepared, but having never done this, of course, I've just got no idea what I can expect. Am I prepared? I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't mildly anxious about this. When you do stuff on your own, and I do a lot of touring on my own, you're always anxious. You spend your day in a state of mild anxiety. It's just like hovering in the background, because you're on your own, and you're in a place where you largely don't speak the language, and certainly in Spain. I mean, I speak some Spanish. I lived there for a little while. But in an emergency, I think probably that you don't need to worry about language. But yeah, am I ready? I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. And I've wanted to do this for such a long time that I just think I just want to do it. I was going to do it with a mate, and he backed out, which was a shame. So I'm just going to go and do it and see what happens. And if I enjoy it, if it turns out the way I hope it will, then I will plan something much bigger next year. I watched a video from somebody on the TET Facebook group, which I have found, to be honest with you, extremely helpful. He did a video. He basically went to Serbia and Bosnia, just him and his bike and a drone, and he did some amazing footage of his trip. It was exactly what I want to do. So if this goes well, if everything works the way I hope it will, then next year I will plan a much more ambitious trip, and I'll go on my own. I think, to be honest, when you start trying to arrange things with other people, it invariably becomes a pain in the arse. They either don't have the same commitment as you, they don't ride the way you do. You're either waiting for them or they're waiting for you, and I just can't be arsed with it, to be honest with you. I'd rather do it on my own, and then the only person I need to worry about is me, and the only person who's going to get me out of trouble is me. The only thing I don't have, I suppose, in the safety department is that I don't have a GPS sort of emergency beacon tracker thing. They're 200 plus quid, which I consider to be rather a lot. given how much I've already spent on the bike and getting it ready. But if I go next year on something more ambitious, then I will get one. I certainly have an arrangement with my other half that I will be WhatsApping her at a particular time every single day, and if I haven't messaged her by then, she will message me, and we will make sure that we have communication. And of course, if I'm stuck in a ravine with Maria, then I may forget to do the WhatsApp message. So anyway, and the other thing I took with me, sorry, I've just noticed with the box up there, the other thing I've taken with me is a ratchet strap, because I saw a video on how to change a wheel, and if you can find something to ratchet strap the bike to get the weight off it, then that makes life a hell of a lot easier. So that's pretty much it. My journey tomorrow down to Portsmouth is going to be unbelievably wet. We've got Storm Babylon or something, coming around, and I'm due to leave here around 12:30, and I think the heavy rain for like about 6 hours of heavy rain is due to start at 12:25. So, I've timed it perfectly to get completely bloody drenched, but hopefully not. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be doing a daily update. This is my plan, provided Maria will let me. I am planning to do a daily update on my Facebook page, Astrano Bikes Facebook page. So if you want to keep up with my adventures, then please do that. If you like this video, if you like listening to me chat, then please subscribe. It would really be great to grow the channel some more. And I'll see you next time. So thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.